The difference between going up against these guys in the spring versus now?
Yeah, I feel like things have been going pretty well so far. Just trying to get better each and every day, just being super blessed to be out here, be able to play the game of football in the NFL. Sometimes you got to take a step back and really realize what you're doing, and I'm doing that every single day. And just being grateful for being out here and being able to play with the guys. But as to from OTAs to training camp, it hasn't been too much different. Obviously, going into the season, the intensity goes up just a little bit more. But at the end of the day, it's just work.
Where do you feel you've shown some growth even from the spring?
Yeah, I feel like in the playbook, obviously, got to know what you're doing to be able to be out there and play. But I'm kind of getting the little details. Coaches being able to move me around now so I can play multiple spots. But, yeah, just becoming more comfortable with the playbook, and then it enables me to play even faster.
So last week you guys had a couple rough days as an offense out there. It seemed like it was something you guys really took to heart and emphasized. Like, what were those discussions like?
Yeah, we obviously we're going against a great defense. A lot of guys on the opposite side of the ball who can make plays. So going out there every single period, we got to take seriously. We can't take it lightly because we know that those guys are going to come with everything. But getting back, going into the film room after every practice, realizing like it's just self-inflicted stuff, things that we can easily fix the next practice, and we want to make sure that we don't make the same mistakes twice. So kind of just learning each and every day, not making the same mistakes.
What have you learned about Carson so far? Just about the way he is, the way he likes things, anything like that?
Yeah, very laid back like myself, but a tremendous leader. He helps me in every phase that I need help with. He's been a great supporter and a great quarterback for me, a guy who's putting it on the money every single time I need it there or I'm getting targeted. So it's great to have him.
What has been the biggest adjustment for you, if there's been much of adjustment coming to this level?
Yeah, I would probably say the meetings. We have a lot of meetings in the NFL. It's kind of opposite from college, where as to college we have longer practices, shorter meetings. But here we have shorter practices, way longer meetings. So just getting adjusted to being in the meeting room all day and really honing in on studying the playbook.
Do you ever pick the brain of the other veteran receivers around you just to, whether it's basic questions or just trying to get a feel for the offense?
Yeah, for sure. I'm constantly asking the guys in my room questions, and they're super helpful. Cam Sims, Curtis Samuel, Terry, De'Ami Brown, just asking those guys questions immediately because, they've been exactly through what I'm going through right now. They were all rookies at some point. They were all learning the offense. It was all new to them. So just learning the different ways that they learned it, how they picked it up, how fast they picked it up, and just learning from them.
What are some things that you've learned just from watching or being around Terry? You were out there with California, but what are some things that maybe you've picked up from him already?
Yeah, how he's a professional every single day. He comes out here every morning. He recovers. He comes out here ready to practice every single day, and he goes hard every single rep. And that's pretty much what you want in a teammate because, he's going to leave it all on the line for you. So you want to do the exact same for him. So it's great playing alongside someone like him just because I know what he's going to bring every single day, and that's being a professional and playing his heart out. So I want to do the same for him.
Have you changed or added anything to what you do because of how he's approached things?
I wouldn't say I've changed much, I kind of see myself as being very professional. So I take my craft extremely. I don't take it lightly at all. So just obviously watching him and learning from him is great, and picking up on things from him. But I take my craft very, very seriously.
And obviously you're going up against the defensive backs. I imagine it's different from college, and week to week you probably have a big advantage over some guys. What's it been like going up against these guys? What have you kind of learned going up against professional defensive backs?
Yeah, it's been great work every single day. And I honestly credit that to my college years, going up against guys in practice like the Jaquan Briskers, the Tariq Castro Fields, those guys are NFL corners, NFL safeties. So going up against those guys every single day in practice and kind of translating it over here to going up against actual NFL guys like Kendall Fuller, William Jackson, it's just great work. And you're learning a lot from those guys. You see a lot of similarities because they're all great players, but they're going to make you work. They're going to bring the best out of you, and that's all you can ask for.
A lot of people, Carson included, have talked about your natural ability to catch the ball. Where do you think that comes from? Is that a skill that you've worked on over time, or you think you've always had that?
Yeah. I don't want to sound cocky or anything, but I feel like I've always been a pretty good pass catcher. As a little kid, I was always playing with footballs, basketball, stuff like that. I always had some type of sports ball in my hand. So I feel like that stemmed from being a little kid, just being heavily into sports. And then over the years, I just work on it constantly, because if you work on something, you can't get worse. You're only going to get better. So I feel like that's a great attribute of mine, and I only want to make it better. All good. Thank you, guys.
Thanks for tuning in to the Command Report. Please like, share, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell to stay up to date with all the latest Washington Commanders news.